everyone. As we try and deal with the coronavirus or COVID-19, or as some people are starting to say, the curry, there are a couple of things we can do to give more structure to our day. I'm calling this little video 6 hours, 2 songs. And I want to share with you what my brother and I did when we were studying at university. During exam time, you know it's a very unstructured time. And my brother and I were both at WITS together at the same time. We would wake up in the mornings, as we would normally have done, and then at 7:30 we would sit down for our first hour and a half. And we would do an hour and a half's worth of work, and then we would break at about 9 o'clock and probably go and play some tennis or play some football or go for a swim or do something active for about half an hour. And then we'd go back to work for another hour and a half. Then it would be time for a snack or an early lunch, back to working for another hour and a half, another short break, and by 3 o'clock we would be done for the day. If you have a slightly longer lunch break, you'd be done at 4 o'clock. The importance of breaking it down like this into an hour and a half slots is that your day has structure. You don't just stay in your pajamas all day when you're working from home. You get up as normal. You have breakfast, you get dressed, and then you sit down at a desk or a dining room table or wherever it is that you decide to work. It's important to take breaks after working for an hour and a half. At least a half-hour break. Your brain needs to rest. You need to stretch yourself out instead of having a back that is sore from too much sitting over a desk. The importance of this structure is not just for you, it's also for your family. You're going to be at home, or you already are at home, working with your children. As you work on your work for the university, so you can work with your children and show them how to structure their own day. I said this little video is called 6 hours, 2 songs. One of the other things my brother and I did is we had a song for every time something went right, and we had a song for when we felt we were failing. I have no idea why, but our song for getting things right was "I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien in New York." And our song when we got things wrong was "And I went through the desert on a horse with no name." With your kids, come up with your song for success and your song for failure. What we used to do is sit each in our own bedroom at our desks, and then we would start singing the song whenever something had gone right or whenever we needed a little bit of encouragement because things were going wrong. This is a fun way of keeping yourself motivated. One of the most important things with structure is that your day doesn't become overly long. What you really need to do is 6 hours of solid work. If you're honest with yourself, you do about 6 hours of solid work when you're at the university. The rest of the time your day gets interrupted, you speak to your colleagues, these things aren't wrong. But when we talk about 6 solid hours at home, you will see how productive that is without interruptions. The other thing about having a structure is if you don't sit down early in the morning and start working, you have that sense all day that you're meant to do something, but you're not getting to it. So rather start early, get the work done that you've been asked to do from home, and then have the afternoons, or at least the late afternoon and early evening, for yourself and your family. This will make you feel a lot less stressed. It will also mean that you are giving structure and order to your children and their lives, and it will mean that you get to achieve the outcomes that are being asked of you in this time of recess and working from home. Again, Corona is an opportunity for us. It's a time where we can grow as people. And one of the things I hope you will learn from this is how to be disciplined with your time, and how when you are disciplined, you are able to achieve a lot in a short space of time. Stay well, stay safe, and God bless.